Today we are back with another review, and today we are going to be reviewing the Walmart exclusive Unrivaled series Ricky Starks. Found this at the local Walmart and decided to pick it up. I was definitely on the hunt for this and the Kenny Omega. Found the Kenny Omega fairly fast, but the Ricky Starks was kind of eluding me. It was hard to find him there for a little bit. I have seen the Supreme Jon Moxley. We'll probably get it along later on down the line, but for right now, just, these two were the ones I really wanted. I'm just not a huge fan of the Jon Moxley AEW figures. Every single one that I've gotten, I've not been impressed with, so maybe that one will impress me. We'll probably get it on down the line, but wanted to pick up this Ricky Starks figure and review it, so yeah, pretty timely matter. This man is the new North American champion as of recording this video in NXT. So pretty timely. He's on TV, he's on NXT TV, and then he's got a figure on the shelves of his AEW, gimmick. So yeah, pretty crazy. This is not the first time this has happened with Jazzwares. I think it happened with Ethan Page, also happened with Cody Rhodes, probably somebody else, but pretty crazy that he is not in AEW anymore and has a figure of his AEW self on the shelves while he is NXT North American champion on WWE television. Pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and look over this figure, look over the packaging at least. We got the blue foil up here, Walmart exclusive there. Ricky Starks looking great there. Ricky Starks on the side, Unrivaled collection, and then a picture of Ricky on the back. Definitely a different look for Ricky Starks. Normally is the tights guy, not really, more like the long tights. So I think this is like a one-off look. I don't think he wore this more than once. Not even sure where this is from. If it's from like a pay-per-view or maybe just a Dynamite or something, or a Collision, or who knows, but definitely a different look for Ricky Starks. So let's go ahead and unpackage this figure and take a look at him himself. All right, so here we got Ricky Starks out of his packaging, looking very good. I think this is one of his better, if not his best, AEW figure. So let's go ahead and look over everything. So here on the head sculpt, you do have the best Ricky Starks head sculpt, in my opinion. This one that they put on whatever Unrivaled or Unmatched, whatever set this was, this head sculpt is garbage. This one is definitely the superior one. We do have a little rubber band holding on his sunglasses there. We do have the RS on the side for Ricky Starks. You go ahead and remove those, and you got that really nice head sculpt that looks just like him. I hope Jazzwares kind of captures, Mattel captures his likeness very well. Going down into the jacket, really cool here. You can kind of put it together if you zip it up or whatever. It says Starks, but, leave it unzipped. Lots of details here with the padding and the zippers. We got RS on the back. Cool pattern and textures here. Looking really, really good. I like this jacket a lot. I think, I know he comes with like a cloth one in his most recent Unrivaled or Unmatched figure. I did not get that. It was Unmatched or Unrivaled because that was the set with Swerve Strickland and Willow Nightingale, which we did not get that figure. Might pick it up if I do see it at retail, which is even crazy because he's got 2 releases right now on with AEW Jazzwares. He's not even in the company, so pretty crazy. So yeah, we got that jacket. It looks really good. Let's go ahead and remove that jacket if we can. Seems to be fairly simple to get off there. Yeah, this is a very unique look for Ricky Starks. I don't really even remember him wearing this gear. I know he did. I just I have no recollection of him wearing this gear whatsoever. So there we go. We do have gloves on. Again, no recollection of Ricky Starks wearing gloves. Really weird. Going down into the tights, this red, black, and white. He's got Starks on the side there with some details. Nothing on the other side. Kind of a Van Halen look here. Looking pretty good. I do like that it kind of goes up over as you can see there, kind of like a sock look or something like that. The boots, I believe, are the Ricky Starks boots. I mean, he stays pretty tried and true to his boots, even in his NWA days. That's when I found Ricky Starks, when he was on NWA Power back in the day, when he was the television champion. I think he wore the same style of boots. I think he's pretty stuck on those style, I think. But yeah, this is a damn good figure. I really, really like it. We do have some secret hands with the gloves kind of just painted on there. We can go ahead and pop those on. I definitely like this figure. Like I said, it is a one-off. I don't think he wore this more than once. One-off gear, kind of just a weird, you know, weird thing to make a Walmart exclusive. But it's a damn good figure. I like it. I think it's cool. It looks really, really good. And yeah, I like it. So let's compare it to his others. Definitely, I still think that his first release, this one right here, is my favorite. Of course, I did put the bad head sculpt on there because I used the good head sculpt, this one. Then I kind of made like a Supreme mock-up. Really what happened is this head's, hold on, let me get this straight. This body, I wanted white tape, I think is what it was. I think I wanted white tape on this, so I switched out the body or something. I don't know what I did. I did something weird, or this head sculpt wouldn't fit on this body. I don't know. I did something, but anyway, kind of a Supreme. I think this is like a Kenny Supreme that's on this one. I do like the plain white gear over here on the right, but I still think the blue on the left, the blue and yellow one, is still by far my favorite Ricky Starks figure. So I think the one that they just released is like very similar to this one too, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If you wanted to, you could do a little bit of a torso swap here. Now, I will say that the skin tone is definitely better. Ooh, I don't know about that skin tone. The skin tone is very different, as you can tell there. You know, a little bit darker up here and a little bit lighter down here. But I still think you can kind of get away with that, and you can have kind of a unique look with the gloves. I think that looks pretty cool, actually. I like the way that looks. So definitely better updated on the skin tone here with this figure than his previous releases. And then if we wanted to, I don't know why you would do this, but you know, you could. This was always weird to me. I'm glad they quit doing this. Like in the earlier sets, you see that it's all molded in skin tone, like his, you know, don't. Well, there's still skin tone in there, which is fine, but like, I don't know, the molded, I don't know, I don't like that. If you wanted to, you could pop this one over here. I don't know why you would, but you could. You could switch out the hands, I guess, too, and or whatever. But yeah, looks really good. I really like the just leaving this how it is. Honestly, I am cool with just leaving it with the long boy tights on. I think looks really good. So that is going to do it for this review. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And remember that the revolution will be televised.